All right, this is impressive, Braylon. Your back is to the play, so you don't know what's going on. Immediately when you turn around, you quickly identify what's going on, throw the right pass at the right time to hit Galen in rhythm. Now, this is how it happened. Gunner, you're watching the ball and not the man. Now you're watching your man and not the ball. And again, when you got two players that know what they're doing, they're going to make you pay for your bad positioning. Okay, quit dribbling right when you catch the ball. You know, you got to have a reason to dribble, all right? So that one, it's not a terrible play. It's just your habit is to catch and dribble and not catch and see. So now, what's the best thing to do when you first catch the ball? Jab fake, pass fake, or pump fake? There goes the pass fake. Braylon has to react, which also gives Grant time to even dribble in and shoot it. While him and Zeke are throwing up threes, Grant forgets how to catch a basketball. But Grant, quit doing this. Quit stepping and throwing against your body. You don't look like a basketball player. All right? Pivot, throw a strong pass. All right? Y'all got to talk on those screens. Don't just switch Braylon and EJ. But end of the day, good defense, EJ. Way to move your feet. And great attack, Grant. All right? Way to spin and play in a V out of a spin. That's impressive. All right, Gage, this is a great rocker step that you're doing to freeze guys. You freeze, kind of jig, and then you get a paint touch. After you make 2 and 3 people guard, you got a kick. Let's watch it again. First, watch Grant sprint, and then Gage sprints into his spot. And because of that, that's what's making it easier for them to get paint touches. Good footwork, Grant. You did a Ray Allen step back against the Spurs for that 3. Now, guys, nobody's touching anybody. Y'all y'all are trying to out-athlete for rebounds, and y'all need to be touching people and blocking out because you're not always going to be the best athlete. All right, so here we go again. Gage makes contact, does that freeze, that freeze move right there, jig, and now he's downhill. Now this time, Cage, you got to step in front. You got a decision make. Do I want to stop the ball, stop the shooter, or do nothing? And you choose nothing. Because Gage is going to make much more layups than Grant's going to hit 3. So cut him off, make him make one more play instead of moving out the way and letting him get that layup. All right, so let's watch again what movement does. Even though Gage's screen isn't great, look what it causes. It causes Colton to help and guard Nehemiah. And now Gage is open on the block, so Braylon drops to make sure that Gage doesn't get that layup. And now Zeke's wide open at the top of the key due to a lack of communication, but that's the reason you set screens, is to make sure players have to communicate. All right, Braylon, this is your shot. No reason to pass this at all. I don't like 2-foot passes. You got to be more selfish. All right, so now instead of getting a 2-foot layup, y'all don't get a shot at all. All right, so EJ, that's good defense. You don't allow a paint touch, which would have got you in trouble. So Nehemiah catches and gets the paint touch. Now Gage is open for the shot. All right, we still got to block out, fellas. Y'all aren't touching people. Now, I love this play. Look at Grant on the right wing. Zeke is actually looking the opposite direction, so to find him is impressive. Now, Grant slips the screen because there's no communication. Everybody's assuming who has who, and nobody actually says anything. So it takes 2 good, heady players to make a play like that. So that's really, really impressive. All right, way to move the ball out of that trap. After traps, it's trap, pass, and Giorgio gets a wide open look. Now, don't forget, when are you the most open? When you first catch the ball. Grant gets it and immediately attacks, and there's a lane for him. Guys, make quick decisions, and you'll have layups and or paint touches. All right, Giorgio, way to move your feet. So here we go. We got a ball screen by Gunner, and because y'all came off of it decently, it forced a switch. So Zeke's telling Gunner to go to the block because now Reese is now guarding Gunner. There goes our paint touch. It doesn't always have to be off the dribble. Isaac has to help. And now, because of the paint touch, there's a kick, and Grant is wide open for a 3. All right, good closeout. Good hustle, Isaac. All right, so as we come out of this, we got Giorgio. Once you get the ball up top and Reese attacks, you got to stay in his vision. Reese, you got too deep. Throw it now. But now, Giorgio's going up the court instead of going towards the corner so you could throw an easy pass. So now the pass doesn't hit you, and you got to pass up that shot. And Jacob knocks it down, but that should have been your shot open off the initial kick out. All right, so Reese, remember to throw it sooner, and Giorgio, remember to float. All right, look, I like that cut, Isaac. All right, Gage was asleep. We got a paint touch. Reese, float to the top of the key so Isaac could throw it on a line to you. You're in line with Zeke with your hand up, so he has to throw it up and throw you way past your range. You're so used to playing with the ball that you don't know how to move without it. All right, so good move here, but you got to float to make the game much easier. That should have been a catch and shoot. Now here we need better spacing. All right, now look, as you attack Reese, you got a paint touch. You're making everybody guard you. Jacob's open. You got to be able to kick that Otherwise, that's the type of shot you get. You're not going to be the type of point guard you want to be until you can make players better. Zeke, it's in you to hit Gunner. Is Isaac come and help with a hook pass or behind the back pass? Both of those are in you. All right, so that would have got him a shot right then. Instead, this is still a fine shot. Give me a better closeout, Isaac, but let's look. Nobody's blocking out. Look at everybody's body. And Reese, you're under the basket. You can't get any rebounds underneath the basket. All right, so you got to get better position. All right, Colton, don't dribble when you first catch. If you turn and look, Braylon's wide open. All right, but you dribble, put it down there with the mice, and now Isaac gets you all caught up. All right, so let's watch it again. Braylon's open underneath the goal. If you catch it and hold it, you could just throw it to him for a layup, but you dribble without a purpose. All right, so let's find out what's going on so we don't dribble ourselves into trouble. All right, so nonetheless, we still get the ball out of there. Cage, you got to get a better shot than that one-legged runner. You don't want that. All right, so Brandon, you should be in help position. Right now, you're way too far over, which is why you get split. Okay, that's kind of fool's gold. You don't want to attack right when help side's right there. I think left would have been a better attack. All right, give me a much better closeout, Giorgio. You fell asleep. Maybe because you got scored on, I don't know. But you can't let Cage just take target practice because he's going to hit most of those. This is a great play by Braylon. Watch how he stunts and makes Brandon pick up the ball. So now Brandon, instead of attacking, ends up settling for a floater. Galen might have bailed him out with a foul there. But a great stunt. All right, EJ, you got to turn and attack. Nothing but lane. That's even a better chance to attack, but your mindset is set on shooting and not attacking. Braylon gets an attack, but attack straight down and go get a layup. I don't know why you floated away. Play aggressive, go get fouled, and go get a bucket. All right, so here, Brandon, you started your move way too early. Braylon has way too much reaction time to read what you're doing. You got to kill his space so you'll kill his reaction time. All right. So tip that in right there, Braylon. So there you go, passing another 2-foot pass. How is that shot that Colton would have got any better than the one you should have gotten? First of all, here, we got to talk. We do a dribble handoff. Y'all got to talk. Cade, you got to assume that you at least got to hedge and help a little bit. You just stood still, and now Reese is downhill. Reese, good job of making 3 people guard you. That's perfect. Now throw it on a line out to Jacob instead of a floater. I knew he was going to miss because he was out of rhythm. Throw it on a line. You did all the hard work. Galen, this is impressive because your back was to the play. You noticed what was going on quickly. Way to cut to space, Braylon. We finally get you to take a shot and we get 2 points. Good execution, way to cut to space. This is great movement. Cade's man is on the lane line so he can help right now. So Cade screens away, which is why we get movement. Now look at the lane. Braylon's patient enough to wait until he finishes his cut, and he gets a wide open layup because there's no help because of the backside movement. Colton, way to move your feet. Now here, we got to be more disciplined, Gunner. You can't just hold the ball in one hand. Galen makes you pay for it. He gets a hand on it, so of course it's coming out. All right, and because of undiscipline, now you get a team foul closer to the bonus. You get a foul. You're probably going to the bench, and Galen can shoot, so they get 2 points, all because we weren't disciplined with 2 hands on the ball. Gage, get you a much better closeout. Quit falling asleep. You can't just let guys, set their feet and shoot at you. All right. So, again, I like the movement. I like how y'all getting rid of the ball quickly. All right. Now, as we attack Cage, you can't throw 2-foot passes. He's posting up, keeping the guy behind you. You throw a no-look pass 2 feet away. It works out for you, but you can't attack, get that close, and just throw it. All right. Now, because Grant gets hung because of the movement by Braylon right there, now we get a pump fake from Cade. That's the best thing to do when a guy's closing out. We get a free layup. Good movement, way to attack. All right, so let's look at this backside movement. Cade, you're on the backside. Braylon comes and sets the screen. Your guy goes under the screen. Stop there, and then you'll get a 3 right off the catch. But you keep moving, and you meet the defender where he's running to. All right, so then we got Galen setting the screen away for EJ. EJ, throw a hook pass to Galen right now. Much more impressive pass. That one you had to turn your shoulders. At the higher levels, that won't always get off. But still, good look. Just learn how to execute it a little quicker. All right, this time you do attack paint. That's much better. You lose the ball, but we need you to be more aggressive and downhill. That was a better look for you. All right, here Grant thrives off this pump fake, then go. All right, now be able to throw a left-handed bounce pass, and Gunner will have a layup. Since it's a looper, he can't really do much with it. But I like the paint touches, the movement. Gage doesn't have a person within 8-10 feet of him. All right, so good offense there. Way to move the ball. All right, Cade, you can't be that low on this pick and roll. All right, that's what Zeke wants. He wants to take that shot, so you can't just let him take shots like that. All right, so as you attack Gage, throw it with your left hand to Nehemiah. All right, but you have to take an extra dribble, 2, 3, and then throw it. It's too late to make that play. So you got to see that play's there to be made, and you want to get your skill set to the level where you can just make it without thinking. And Nehemiah, when you catch this ball off the dribble, one dribble and a throw, this is an impressive pass. Grant, when you catch the ball, you can't catch it with your hands underneath into your chest because now you got to reposition your hands. Catch the ball how you shoot or you won't be as efficient as you possibly can. All right, now here I like the ball fake and then the attack. You need to get more of these, Nehemiah. I don't think you look for it enough, but I think you get to the paint more often than you do. Hey, great scrimmage, guys. Until next time. Later.